Hey, I want to tell you a little bit about a lesson that is up at Totally Guitars right now. It is on Dawes' tune, Time Spent in Los Angeles. And what I do in the beginning of this lesson is play through it without you being able to see what's going on with the chords. And I do this in a lot of lessons, and it's really to get students to improve and work on ear training and recognizing chord progressions. This song I found fascinating from a couple of angles. One is it used a whole bunch of chords, as a matter of fact, all the common chords, the six primary chords, in a key, plus two other chords from a nearby key. And so it's a little more challenging than just a 2 or 3 or 4 chord song that has all chords from the same key. So one of the important things to do when you want to work on this is be able to recognize the 5 common major chords played on the guitar. When I say common, open major chords. C, D, E, G, and A. Each of those has qualities that make them a little different and characteristics from each other. And you should be able to pick out a D chord and hear that it's different in tone and character than a G chord. Not so much tone, but richness, fullness. G has a lot more notes in it, lower bass notes and things. So then also you should be able to recognize the 3 common, or the 3 open minor chords. E minor, A minor, and D minor. And so if you heard a chord progression that did something like this, might hear that there were only 4 chords in there, 3 major chords and a minor chord. Well, this is kind of what happens in the lesson on Time Spent in Los Angeles, is we talk about a couple of different keys that they play it in, and first dialing in what key it's in is important, and then having the list of those 6 chords, the major chords that fall on steps 1, 4, and 5, and the minor chords that fall on steps 2, 3, and 6. And that accounts for everything except 2 other chords that are in this key, that are in the song. So, the first thing I tell people in this lesson is go listen to the song, add it to your collection, get it from iTunes or Amazon or someplace, and figure out what's going on, and you'll hear something like this. And so after a little bit of experimenting and looking for bass notes in particular, you'll come across what's happening right there. Now there's another big hint that happens in the lesson, and that is we hear it played like that. We also hear it played like this. And you can hear it's the same chord progression. So again, this is an exploring, work it out lesson, like many of the other ones that we have there, but really important thing for all music students to get to improve on is their ear training, so that you can figure out stuff on your own. So this is just one lesson that is one of hundreds and hundreds in the Target program. We also have a lot of free lessons there that'll get you kind of started on this. Not too many that are in the ear training mode, but this one is, and there are lots of others too, and quite a few other Dawes tunes. I really like those guys. So in any case, I hope you'll get a chance to come check us out at Totally Guitars. All kinds of great stuff and resources for guitar players who want to improve.